Good morning, happy Monday. Welcome to the Wake Up Flow. I'm going to bring back a set that we haven't done for several months. It's called the 10 Mindful Movements from Plum Village, which is a monastery and retreat center in France, founded by Thich Nhat Hanh, a Vietnamese Buddhist monk, very well known, now quite elderly and has been quite ill for some time, was exiled from his native Vietnam during the war years. Founded Plum Village in France and had a stroke several years ago and has now finally made his way back to his homeland in the last year or so. So let's begin a little warm up this morning. Feet about shoulder width apart. Upper body nice and erect. Knees soft and bouncy. And let's just begin to turn from side to side. Just letting the arms swing free. Get a little bit of rhythm going here. And then we'll do a little bit of tapping. Connected to the breath and try to get through at least half of the movements. Do the full extended set at our 11 o'clock session today, and we'll bookend those with some static Zhanchuan postures. Let's take the hands into loose fists and begin tapping. Tapping on the lower belly and lower back. Acupressure points here in our body's energy center, what we call our lower dantian. Just take a few moments to get the body temp up just a bit and get a little fluid moving in the joints. Begin to see strange movements around me here. The recently adopted 3 kittens who are still isolated to my studio are up and active. And definitely curious. Let's take the front hand up the body just a bit, coming up to that little valley where the shoulder meets the chest. It's the end point of the lung meridian. Good point to tap on to promote immunity. And let's begin to deepen out the breath. Breathing in through the nose if you are able. And today, if you can breathe out up the nose, that would be great. Otherwise, just breathe out through the mouth. There are several points during this set where the pattern of breathing is sort of turned off. And let's come back down to the belly. And finally floating the hands off the body. Let's turn that tap into a reach. Let's shrink this down. Slow it down. So prepare to connect to the breath. And get yourself back to our starting position. Feet about shoulder width apart. And breathing in, spread the elbows apart, squeeze the shoulder blades together. And then as you breathe out, hold it all in, just gently round the back. Don't have to come too far, stay inside your comfort zone. If you feel any pain, you've gone too far. little bit of a stretch, not to the point of pain. No pain, no gain mentality does not have a place in Qigong. Just let the body follow the breath. Breath in as we rise and expand. Breath out, relaxing and releasing. Let's take one more. And then the arms hang. As you rise, let the arms float up. And breathing out, the arms melt down. Breathing in. And breathing out. This is the commencing movement of the set. It takes that name from its use in Tai Chi. Although in Qigong we might call it something a little more visual, like rise and fall, in the flow. Let's take one more. And as the hands come down, turn the palms in toward one another, and then let the hands come back up and go all the way overhead. A little wider now, outside the waist. Breathing in as we rise. Breathing out as the hands come back down. Nice and slow, matching the breath. Last time up, but then we'll make a little change at the top. The elbows bend down into the goalposts or signaling for a touchdown. Hold here for just a couple of breaths. And then take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, bring the elbows toward each other so the arms meet. Breathing in, expand back out. Sometimes we call this cactus arms. One more time. And then just unfold the arms as they come down. Hold forward. And then rise with the hands together all the way overhead. Picking the breath back up. Breathing in as we rise. And breathing out as we come back down and holding forward. Again, with the fold forward, only go as far as is comfortable. Let's go one more time. And then just release the hands from each other as you come down, returning to our starting position. And for the back half of the set, we begin by putting our heels together, or as close together as you can get them comfortably, and then come up on the balls of your feet. Breathe in, let the knees bend, dip down, breathe out, rise to vertical. Breathe in, your knees should be tracking over your toes. Because we've got our heels together, we're not worried if our knees pass beyond our toes. A lot of times when we do things like squats or lunges or anything where we're dipping the body down, we're usually watching that we don't go past the toes with the knees. You kind of avoid that concern here by bringing the feet in together. And one more time. Coming up. And then step back out. Neutral position, put your hands on your waist and let your whole upper torso. This isn't just a hip circle, this is the whole upper torso moving. Head and neck stay neutral to the spine. And you can just breathe naturally through this part. And let's change direction. The next couple movements are balancing movements. You might want to have a move to where you're close to a chair or a wall or something you can put a finger on to stabilize you. Let's come back to a relaxed position in the center. Now, bring your hands back up to your waist. Shift the weight onto one side. Pick up the other leg as you inhale, and then as you exhale, extend the leg. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, extend the foot out. Let's try for 5 on each side. Last one. Breathe in, set that foot down, shift weight to the other side, pick up the other leg. Breathe out, extend the foot. Last one. Breathe in and breathe out. Set it back down. Shift the weight back to the other side. And as you breathe in, lift the foot and draw a circle, bringing it back to the beginning. Hover the foot if you can. Tap it if you need to. And then retrace the circle in the other direction. Shift the weight. Other side. Pick up the foot. Draw a big circle. And retrace it, hovering the foot through the whole thing if you can. Let's do one more on each side. Yeah, I guess we will get through all 10 today. Coming to the end of our time, but I think we can squeeze in the last movement. And set that one back down. Bring the feet out just a little bit wider than hips. Let the arms fall to the sides again. Now, turn one foot to the side, let the other foot turn in just a little bit. And raise an arm, lean it back. Raise the arm, lean it back. Just alternating the arm raising in the air. And don't worry too much about pattern breathing here. Just keep the breathing deep and natural. And let's go to the other side. So turn one foot out, turn the other foot in just a little bit. And then again. Arm comes up as we gently lunge forward. And that front arm comes down as we straighten out that leg. Let's take one more. And then come back to the center. Yeah, let's do a simple close today, rising overhead. Turn the palms to the floor at the top and press down. One more time. As the hands reach bottom, let them come together hand over hand. Place those over the lower belly. Step the feet a little bit closer together. Close your eyes and let's finish with 3 deep breaths. Make that third one a nice deep one. And as you release that breath, go ahead and release the hands back to your sides and open your eyes. Give everything a little shake out. And I thank you for joining me this morning for the Wake Up Flow. Have a great Monday. Namaste.